Hey everybody, it's Chris, GearNoir at theshavingcadre.com. Good to be with you. It's Monday, June 1st. Wow. We're almost halfway through the year. We are halfway through the year, just about in terms of months. Holy smokes. All right, hope you like the new vibe. This is the 100th sort of episode. I've actually done more because I've done small like videos between shave videos. I'm only counting the shave videos really. So this is the 100th episode of GearNoir's Shave Vlog. Welcome to it. I gave it a little bit of a facelift. Hopefully, at least if I'm not going to shorten the video itself, shorten the intro and outro a little bit. I'm well known around TSC for my long videos. Oh well. What are we using today? Not Chella. It's vendor month, TSC vendor month at the Shaving Cadre. So this is CBL's Beta Tonsorial. This is one of the money pucks. It's lost a good chunk of its scent. Sur Fougere is still going strong, but for some reason this one didn't last as long. Or it's just faded. It's not completely gone, it's faded. And also I'll be using my Schick M Adjustable with a twin blade in there. Going strong on this. I've had this twin blade in here for many months and many shaves, and it's still going good. Nice and smooth. It's Schick Twin. What else we got here? Oh, along with TSC vendor month, I've got my Sorrentino TSC first anniversary badger brush. Very nice. Eric just recently did a whole nother round of brushes out of a temporary setup, and those all came out awesome. First resin cast handles that he's done himself instead of buying blanks. He made his own. Came out really nice. And we'll go over post-shave stuff later, but let's get going. I don't normally take part in the themed months, usually because I don't have enough of the gear that they talk about. But I'm going to try to use the Sorrentino at least as much as possible. Use Sterling, CBL, this is Natural Herbal Creations as much as possible. This brush has been going like a champ lately. I'm becoming increasingly happy with it. Knock on wood. In terms of it being a natural hairbrush, all of the other brushes I use are synthetic. I'm really trying to love badger, and this is helping. Started out, it was losing a lot of hairs each shave, but now it's kind of breaking in a little bit. Hasn't lost many, if at all, in terms of hairs lately. Doing a real good job lathering. Provided that you load enough. Natural hair brushes seem to need a little bit more loading than synthetic. And we are already there, I think. After I lather up, I like to kind of smooth out, especially around my sideburns, so I don't hack too much into those. There we go. M Adjustable. It's on setting 5 with a twin, Schick Twin. Very nice. This thing is... Shaves don't last as long as a vector. So essentially they're not as close, but they feel really good. Really easy to use. I enjoy using them. This video might be coming a little late because of the editing I have to do. I do like to edit my videos, maybe not the content length, but I add the intro and outro. Make sure sound's alright. Sometimes I have to adjust the sound level. Polish them up a little bit, you know. Oh yeah, 100 episodes. Pretty weird. Not amazing. I guess it's amazing, but weird. Thanks for all those that have followed along. So far, I'm kind of toying with the idea now that I'm past 100 and revamped it a little bit, that I'm doing less videos. Maybe not doing one every week. We'll see. I may slack off, lessen or lower the pace a little bit. I know one a week is not that bad. Some guys do less than that. Some guys do 1 or 2 more a week, depending on the week. But I just don't want to be always feeling like I have to do something if I need to spend my time elsewhere. I love the videos. I pretty much watch everybody's on the TSC as they post them. And if I haven't watched them, I make sure I catch up. Unless it's a dead space, I pretty much watch everybody's entire video. It's a good way to keep up on folks and get their kind of check-in, see what they're up to. I usually have it playing in the background and I'm doing something else. So I hope you feel that way too about my videos. When I started out, I did a lot of did some tutorial stuff and more thoughts on soaps and whatnot, and I still squeeze stuff in here and there, or significant things that happen. But for most of the part, it's just catch up for the week. Things that have been going on. Like today, just this morning, before we headed out, my wife and I downtown to kind of check out stuff. We've had some protests, a little bit of rioting. We live about probably 10 minutes from downtown at the most, depending on what part we're talking about. And so we're not that close, really. But being capital city, California, we're bound to get some of that stuff. And so we went to see how much, not how much, there was some damage, a number of $1 million to some downtown businesses, but lots of people out in force today helping clean it up, which is really good to see. So we went to see if we could help out a little bit. Spend a couple hours out. Got free tacos out of it from a food truck, one of the local favorites called Chando's Tacos. Pretty good stuff. Bingo started this morning. As of the recording of this video, 4 calls have gone out. 3 easy and 1 Morse code. which should be, if you don't know Morse code, I don't, easy enough to Google search the answer to translate it. And I will be doing one more call later, so there will be a total of 5 today. Remember, they will be only in the bingo thread or my shaving journal. And only one challenging call a day. The Morse code call was the challenging one for the day, if you could call that challenging. Still have some extra cards left over if you want to join up. Like I said, we just started today. So catching up would not be too difficult to do. Already gotten several folks giving me a hard time. I passed out some noir themed cards and like, oh, my card's already blacked out. Bingo. No, guys, doesn't work that way. Nice try. Sorry, sensitive parts here. Gotta be a little careful. Like I said, injector is a favorite, easy to use, but it's not an excuse not to be careful. Got an exciting early Father's Day gift coming in, probably this week, or Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. I was able to make, probably for me, maybe a once in a lifetime purchase. Nothing big. For me, it's big. Just like the Vector was a big deal when I got that. But I found a good deal, so out of someone's generosity. So I will reveal that later in the week. Got something here when it gets here. All right, there's that. Let's get the rest of this. That was 3 passes. Can you believe it? 13 minutes. For me, that's pretty good. Massage the skin a little bit. I have yet to try the Master Barber pucks from CBL. I've tried his tonsorial, tried the premium. Both great. Very great. Very great. Very good. But I haven't tried the Master Barber that got sent along yet. Waiting for some tubs to empty up. I'm not going to go out and buy any tubs. At least I don't plan to. And I'm excited to try those. It's been getting good reviews. The Master Barber line. And I've got 2 Lisa soaps I can use this month. I'll make sure I get to those. I've got one. I think I've actually got 3 Sterlings I can use, so I've got some variety for the month, which is nice. I'm not going to stick to it totally, but I will partake as often, a little more often than I feel normally inclined to. And I for the most part, I use CBL soaps for most shaves anyway. I've got a bunch. They're just too good not to enjoy. So, why not? Wash this off here. Cold water. Shave itself was probably more lukewarm than cold. We can have one more 100+ degree day this week. But other than that, it's going to be mostly 80s, a few days in the 90s. There we go. Very nice. Don't think I got myself anywhere, which is good. All right, homemade witch hazel mix. It's got Thayer's medicated, which is discontinued sadly. It's got generic like Target brand witch hazel. It's got Dickinson's witch hazel, which when I smelled it out of the bottle was kind of gross, even worse than the generic like Target brand. But we fixed that. We've added some scent, some Florida water, Osage, and a whole heap of aloe gel. It took about 3 days for everything to absorb and kind of meld together. So I'll give it a couple pumps here. Here we go. Excellent. Feels just like the initial bottle that I made many moons ago in like a little travel bottle. I had mixed up, it was more Osage based and some bay rum. This is kind of along the same lines, but Florida water is a little bit brighter than normal bay rum, so good. Absorbs really nicely, goes on slick. If you haven't considered playing with a witch hazel blend, you might want to. It's easy, it's cheap, you can scent it up how you like it. I know unscented is a lot less exciting for most people. A lot of people use Thayer's or what's the other one? I can't remember right now. But anyway, Pinaud Citrus Musk. Another great scent. Very limey to me. Lemon lime almost. And wouldn't be complete without the party boy, Pecco Rabanne 1 million. Using up the couple spritzes here. There we go. Got enough maybe for one more use. Anyway, that's what's going on. Hope you're all having a great start to the week. Had a great weekend. Catch us up at www.theshavingcadre.com. Sign up for bingo. I won a PIF this morning, which is really cool, for the Tinsor 3D print razor from Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. I'm really looking forward to that. Dave and a couple other people have given it some really high reviews as far as a gem shaver. So looking forward to that. I've got a Gem Junior that Dave in Kentucky passed me, which is a good shaver. I don't use it very often though. So I'm hoping that this new 3D print one, which is really cool, is something I'll be able to use a little bit more. Anyway, catch us up there. Y'all have a great week. Bye.